Hey, what's going on guys? Wired Gaming back again with some more Generation Zero. And today what we're doing is going over the letter from the devs. And unfortunately today, it's bad news. It's very bad news. The Xbox update has been delayed yet again, which I'm sure a lot of people will be frustrated about. I'm quite frustrated about it as well, and I don't play on Xbox, so, you know, that's saying something. But if you're a fan of Generation Zero, subscribe to the channel, because we cover it here quite a lot. We've got all sorts, tips, tricks, guides, and all the fun stuff that you're going to need. Now, we're going to jump straight in and go over the letter. Today, it is a quick one, so we have no background gameplay. We are just doing it straight up because I'm a little bit annoyed. If I'm honest, you know, but, you know, it can't be helped. It can't be helped. It's one of those things that has to be done. But hello again, everybody. And the letter is with mixed emotions, as we've got some unfortunate news to deliver today. Besides information on our Xbox update, we'll be addressing some feedback that we've obtained regarding the revamp of the Forest region and world improvements that we're working on. To rip the band-aid straight off, the Resistance update for Xbox has unfortunately been delayed once more. We are not quite ready to share a new date just yet, as we are in the middle of new rounds of testing for the fixes. We do know that this must be frustrating for many to hear, but we are always grateful for the patience and the communication that you all have given us as a community. To get into a bit more detail around the current situation, we went into the most recent certification round with confidence our fixes would address the issues at hand. While these did address the permutations of the issues we knew about, there was another permutation that still failed to present itself in the multiple battery of tests the update went through thus far for Xbox. The team has been quick to address these, and the plan is to get the latest build sent off for testing before another round of certification next week. What this does mean for the Resistance update on Xbox, based on the timeline above, it has pushed the update out from the month of May. While this is not the news we were hoping to deliver this week, we will be sharing more information as the situation progresses, so keep an eye out for more updates next week. Now that we've got that part out of the way, let's talk about the World Revamp. So before we talk about the World Revamp, I just want to get some things I have seen. I go through a lot of the Facebook and Twitter and all that kind of stuff, and just read groups and see what people's opinions are. There are a couple of groups on Facebook that I don't know. The devs are probably aware of them, but I don't ever see any of them in there. It seems like they're community groups, and a lot of people are pissed off. They have been pissed off that it was released just for PC and PlayStation and not Xbox. It's pretty much Phoenix Rising all over again, which is it is a disappointment. The game is amazing. I don't know how to say it without sounding like I'm slating the devs, because I'm really not. It's not their fault. Things happen, and it's unfortunate. But the mistakes made with the Phoenix Rising update and delaying it for so long for one but not the others was a real bad thing, and it pushed a lot of players away. And this is going to do the same thing, I think. I mean, guys, if people that are thinking of just dropping it, don't, because it is worth it. It is worth the wait, honestly. As somebody that has played it, and you've probably seen my content if you're watching this video, it is worth the wait. You could probably tell by my voice that I'm not impressed. I'm not happy. I don't think anybody is that it's going to be delayed. I'm hoping it's not going to be a Phoenix Rising situation. I'm hoping it's not going to be months down the line. I am hoping it is within the first half of June. But I'm not a dev, so I don't know that, and I can't say that. Hopefully this next certification gets pushed through and it passes, and it is the first week of June that it comes to light. But we'll see. Obviously, it's not the greatest news that everybody wants to hear, but don't get arsey in the comments. Don't get arsey with anybody, because it's nobody's fault. Unfortunately, these things just happen. Take it with a pinch of salt, smile, continue playing the game, or just play something else until it comes out, you know. But hopefully it's coming soon, because if it doesn't, then it's not going to be good. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's not. People are going to be pissed off, and a lot of people will well, whether it's false or not, but I've seen a lot of comments of people saying if it isn't out soon, or they keep delaying it, they're just going to give up with the game. I don't want that, you know. People need to play the game. It's a great game. It is one of the most underrated games I've ever played. It is an amazing game. The team behind it are brilliant, and they listen to the community, which is really nice. But with the bad stuff out of the way, let's move on and talk about the the update and the World Revamp. As many of you have been asking about it, the Resistance update mainly focuses on the northern part of the forest region, so not every part was addressed in this pass. This area to be more precise. So that's this bit here. Obviously, they've done a few little revamps down in Ostervik, but not too much. And up here, there's just been a few little bits added, a few tweaks and a few changes, which are very cool. They look nice. They look very good. Hopefully, they will continue. I'm assuming it's going to be like the farmlands, and with each update, they're going to improve this area, which will be nice. That'll be good. Now, we plan to iterate on the southern side with incoming updates. This will include more collectibles for you to hunt down, as well as expand upon the narrative a bit to address some of the changes we have recently hit Osterton. There's also been feedback from the community about how these updates to the map have affected gameplay, mainly in relation to closing off houses. Whilst we are aware of this, it was done to help address performance issues that were appearing in the affected areas. We're currently looking into different ways to be more strategic about this to avoid adverse effects in the future. As always, we're ready to hear any level of detailed feedback, and we'll have our eyes on communications channels. Until next time, the Generation Zero team. That's nice. It's good that they're updating more areas. I'm happy with that. I'm sure everybody's happy with that, to be honest. It's a very good thing, and hopefully that comes sooner rather than later. For me personally, I would, as much as I would love to see other areas revamped, I want to see, obviously, if you've seen my latest video that we did on Wednesday, which was about the base building and a few things that I think it needs to be that need to be tweaked or things need to be added, then you'll know my thoughts on that. And for me anyway, I would rather have that done than a few set pieces or different bits added. Because whilst these set pieces are great, I've got loads of hours. I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. I am stuck into the base building. I am loving that, and as much as I like to wander around, I will wander around until that time is back, and then I'm straight over to base building, and I want to continue that, and I want to keep base building and trying new things. For me, at the minute, that is what I'm really stuck on Generation Zero, and I love it. So hopefully we get a little bit more added to that pretty soon, but we shall see. Anyway, I know it's been a slightly downer of a video today, but hopefully we have some good news either on Wednesday with the next stream or next week. So for today, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Wired. You've been awesome. Thanks for watching. Peace.